Hey fam, you know, I have been, of course, listening to everybody else's channel. You know how much I love Screw. I've been watching No Life Shack at Script Work, and everybody has been so wonderful listening to Eminem and going over old stuff. At Script Work is doing through Patreon from Infinite all the way up until the most recent, and that's going to be a long time. That's 20 years, okay? And when I watch Screw every morning, and shout out to SFJ Nation, oh my gosh. Screw, of course, gives mad props to D12 and Eminem, and just talks about how much of a legend and how much all of them, including, Jay-Z, Hov, has influenced him. His favorite rapper, of course, is Jay-Z. But we can't deny that Eminem is a GOAT. You go to No Life Shack. No Life Shack is very, very young. And for a lot of people in the culture, Lil Wayne has always been the GOAT. There is no denying that Lil Wayne will always be a GOAT, as was Tupac, as was Biggie. And you see all these up-and-comers. Now, like J.Cole, Meek Mill, the list goes on and on. There's so many. But as we also venture into all these diss tracks, okay, now we've got Token. People are looking at Token like, is he coming at Eminem, or is this just to try to get some clout? What's going on? Okay, let me make some things really crystal clear here, okay? What happened with MGK and Killshot, in my own opinion, okay, that was not the industry trying to get more money out of anybody. That wasn't the industry trying to drum up anything. That was a long time coming. That was subliminal shots being taken at Eminem's back. Everybody thinks that it's easy to come at somebody like Eminem because he's not ever going to hear it. He's so old. He fell off. I see what all the younger generation is saying. You have to realize M came from a culture that he came into this mostly predominantly black culture. That was 50 Cent's own words. 50 Cent is on record. Look it up. Go to the interviews. He even says this is a predominantly black culture. There's Hispanics in there, but it's predominantly black. Eminem was not welcome. He had to prove himself time and time again. I'm going to veer off subject for a second and talk about Dave Chappelle. There was a bit in a Dave Chappelle sketch where he said, I always tell my black friends that they should get a couple white friends. He goes, now those white friends, if you ever see them hanging out with black people, they're crazy. You have to realize they are crazy, because whatever those white people did to get the black people's respect had to be serious. That's facts. I can't even tell you how that is serious facts. And that's how I feel towards Eminem. Whatever M had to do to prove his worth, to prove his merit, he did it. He did it over and over and over every day, every minute of his waking life. You wonder why he's angry. You hear it in his lyrics. The one person that he thought he could go to was Kim. She was doing her own thing. They had their own problems. Okay, so then he turned all his love and everything to Haley. Haley's just a child. There's only so much she can handle. So he put everything into his music. Okay, he did everything, and he was challenged again and again. Everything that you could throw at him, from his color, from where he lived, from him just being white, was thrown at him. Now, I do write also online for Quora, which is, I guess, some kind of forum for everybody to go online and answer questions. And this is what I had wrote. Eminem is an anomaly in every sense of the word. Marshall Mathers is loved, hated, admired, disrespected by fans, public, critics, rappers, and other MCs for doing the one thing that gives his life meaning. Now, here are some facts that are verified, written, published, and documented with no bias, save for internet informational purposes only. Celebrities, OGs, and other MCs do praise aspects of his rapping technique. Now, pay attention, young rappers, because this is where you're going to get schooled. Pay attention. Varied, humorous subject matter, connecting with his audience, carrying a concept over a series of albums. Not one, but a series. He connects them. He's still connecting them. Complex rhyme schemes, bending words so they rhyme, multi-syllabic rhymes, many rhymes to a bar, complex rhythms, clear enunciation, and the use of melody and syncopation. Eminem is known to write his own lyrics on sheets or scraps of paper, journals he keeps with him, in a box. This is documented in The Way I Am. Perhaps taking several minutes, days, or a week to craft lyrics, aka stacking vocals. Or ammo. Eminem went from being an addict to a workaholic. Eminem fall. In my opinion, when you are this versatile, can spit with some of the greatest artists ever, garner respect from the ones before you. And that's what a lot of these young rappers don't understand. You got to be careful when you mention Eminem's name. He warns you in all of his music. Be careful when you bring my name up. Are you dissing him or are you respecting him? Don't get it twisted. Because if he feels for 1 second you're disrespecting him and it does him some good to come after you and put you in your place, it will be nothing for him to do so. Don't think you have a chance, because you don't. I don't care. You can put up your best rapper. You can put up all of your best rappers against him. He has not lost the hunger, and he will show people that he has not lost. We haven't even seen his highest level yet, when his only competition is himself. I call that a GOAT. P.S. I did not even mention how many diss tracks he recorded in an era where it was a serious insult. This has proven again his pencil is mightier than his sword gun. Well, you get it. Either way, Mr. Mathers is not running out of lead anytime soon. And this received over 4,000 views, and it's been upvoted. So, a lot of times. I don't know, because I just got out of it, but so I do a lot of writing. Now you guys know that. And I'm very passionate about what I write about. And you guys are like, oh, Christine's just an Eminem stan, blah, blah, blah. I'm a fan of people who have come from nothing, because I know what that's like. I am a fan of people that pull themselves up by their bootstraps. I'm a fan of somebody who can lift others up. He has touched so many. So why are so many people so quick to judge him? He's a misogynist. Meaning he's down on women. I think he was only down on Kim. And they were both down on each other. They were not good for each other. Which brings me to my point. If you go to @scriptwork, they are redoing a lot of the revival. And I really believe that revival should have went viral. If you listen to Bad Husband, Scriptwork broke it down. And M basically is apologizing to Kim. You guys may think that Eminem and Kim don't matter anymore, that relationship is done and over. When is it ever done and over? When you have a child together, when you grow up together? I don't know about you, but I don't let people out of my life that I've grown up with. Those people that love me, that even if we don't get along, we're gonna be in each other's lives. Yes, I understand that Eminem and Kim were not good for each other. They fought a lot. They had problems, but they have Haley. And he's even said, I'm going to make it work for Haley's sake. When he says something, he means it. So I just want you guys to weigh all that. And for every, person out there saying M fell off or M no longer has it or whatever. Okay, that's your opinion. And this is my opinion. And it's backed up by facts. And he's got a house full of awards to back up what I'm saying. So if you're telling me that he fell off because of revival, they're redoing revival. And I'll laugh if it goes viral. And I'll laugh if it keeps getting awards. It's already, gold? So You guys can call me a D writer or whatever. I'm straight. That's not even an insult. I don't even care. But I really am a huge fan of Eminem. I'm a huge fan of Royce da 5'9", Joyner all day. You guys know that. J.Cole. These are lyrical rappers that are taking back the rap game, and I'm very passionate about that. Just like I'm passionate about, if you guys are out there wanting to do what it is that you want to do and you really love what you're doing, I push you to do it then. So I'm just so sick of seeing all these negative comments out there that M fell off, or is Token going to be the next Eminem? There is no next. There's only one, and we're all going to be really sad if M ever is to leave this place. That child that you guys saw, I don't know if you guys did see, where Eminem had a little stuffed doll on top of that little girl. That little girl passed away. That picture was taken a year ago. It was for Make-A-Wish or something like that. She was a cancer patient. Now, did you guys hear about that last year? Because I didn't. This is the kind of thing that he does. He doesn't want the media involved in that. He doesn't want that kind of praise. He doesn't want that kind of kudos. He just does what he does, which is, the kids want to see him. He says, I will be there, but I don't want any media. I don't want any kind of attention. You do that, you bring the media there, and I'm out. So of course, they're going to do whatever he wishes. That little girl passed away, and of course they published these pictures, so now we know that Eminem has a big heart for kids. The people that have been Eminem fans, the big stans, SFJ Nation, you guys all know. Most of everybody that I talk to who loves Eminem, we all know this. So I'm just letting you guys know, what you hear in his lyrics, a lot of it's mixed with a lot of untruths. And that's because the rap game likes their rap to be hard. He can't be rapping about stuffed animals and visiting kids in hospitals. That would be keeping it 100, but who's gonna want that? So obviously you guys didn't like what was going on in Revival when he was apologizing to Kim. So anyway, that's my rant for today. I had to get that off my chest. Go birth your ambitions at script work. Uber, Money, you guys broke it down today. Revival, Bad Husband. I was there for it and I loved it. And that haunts him, that whole relationship. So anyway, I love you guys, and I will see you soon for another video.